Our journey begins in the colonial era, a time when empires expanded their reach and imposed a singular worldview. In their quest for domination, colonial powers not only reshaped landscapes and borders, but also uprooted rich traditions of knowledge that had been nurtured for centuries. Indigenous wisdom systems understood the world as an interconnected tapestry. These traditions taught that every element, be it nature, the cosmos, or the human mind, was part of a larger, unified whole. Yet with colonial ambition came systematic methods aimed at erasing these diverse epistemologies in favor of a rigid Western scientific paradigm. But this knowledge was not simply lost or forgotten with time. It was torn away from its rightful stewards, those who embodied its practices, lived its philosophy, and passed it down from generation to generation. Entire communities, often the guardians of this wisdom, were systematically eradicated under colonial rule, their languages suppressed and their traditions extinguished. It is a haunting reality. The custodians of ancient knowledge were not only silenced, but eliminated. And now, those who once dismissed and destroyed these traditions seek to reclaim them, not as living practices, but as theories, concepts, and fragmented ideas, stripped of their cultural and spiritual essence. This raises a difficult question. Can we truly recover wisdom that lived in the hearts and minds of a people who are no longer here to share it? What does it mean to practice philosophies when their original context has been violently dismantled? In today's age, a new frontier is emerging, one that dares to question the boundaries set nearly 2 centuries ago. Modern researchers in neuroscience, quantum physics, and cosmology are beginning to validate what ancient cultures intuited, that consciousness is not merely an epiphenomenon of the brain, but a fundamental constituent of the cosmos. Dubbed by some as new science, these explorations are rekindling interest in spiritual philosophies once dismissed as myth or superstition. They invite us to think of consciousness as an energetic force that weaves through the fabric of space and time, echoing the archaic vision of a living, breathing universe. Here lies the heart of our inquiry. How did colonialism, with its agenda of control, lead to the systematic suppression of these profound insights? The imposition of a singular narrative, dictated by rigid empirical methods and dismissive of subjective experience, silenced voices that spoke of a deeper, interconnected reality. Yet as the tides of history recede, we see a gradual reawakening. Modern science challenges the old order, integrating empirical investigation with ancient wisdom. This renaissance is not merely academic, it is a call to acknowledge that our modern understanding of consciousness may have roots in a time when knowledge was holistic, intuitive, and inseparable from nature itself. As we reflect on this journey, we must ask ourselves, what has been lost? And what might we reclaim? The story of colonialism is not only a historical lesson, but a reminder to cherish and seek out the wisdom that has been obscured for far too long. Rediscover, reclaim, reconnect. I invite you to explore further. Seek out the works of scientists and scholars who are brave enough to bridge these seemingly divergent worlds. Dive into the ancient texts, the indigenous narratives, and the cutting-edge scientific research. Engage with the conversation about what consciousness truly means in the context of our vast, magnificent universe.